Yeah, this is happening right now. You kill something, yep, you're going to lose a little bit.
Point for the Belcher there. Get him coming and going.
Yep. Can't stop them every way. They're attacking, they're dying, they're entering the battlefield. There's some creature lands down there. Beeghly will play a Rishkar. Pima Renegade, it's a 3/3. Can't stop this Zombie Menace though. Let's see what the draw is.
Oh, is that the Colossus?
I think that may have been the Colossus.
Hello.
And Zac is going to survey the battlefield here before moving forward.
Talk to me.
Yeah. It's a zombie giant, the Diagraph Colossuses. That might show up here in just a minute. Everybody coming in. Removal spell here in Fatal Push. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a point.
Pushing that one's tough.
That's a point.
Yep.
That's a point.
So many points. Yep, there's Diagraph Colossus. Enters the battlefield with +1/+1 on it for each zombie card in your graveyard. That's somewhat large. 6/6. Land enters the battlefield tapped untimely.
Wouldn't even matter if he could cast his Virtuous Gear Hulk, even if he could, because of Menace.
True.
Plus the zombies coming back and the Belcher. I mean, it's just... It's the whole thing.
It is.
It's the whole thing.
Shambling Vent a zombie? Feels like it should be.
Yeah.
What's this? To the Slaughter. Take one.
Yeah, that's a point.
And I'm going to menace across and kill you, I think. Draw. Fire up Shambling Vent. Also fine. Boom. Kill you. Dead. Zombie.
Sweet.
Zombie.
Easy.
Zombie.
I think our audience is possible too young in the aggregate for a Cranberries reference to really hit.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it is.
I think our audience is older than you think, and that's a great song by the Cranberries. Mr. Sullivan as Zac Caudillo, currently up a game here over Devin Beeghly, Black-White Zombie, up a game over Black-Green Delirium. Sideboard time, we're going to start with Devin, who's got 2 Gonti, Lord of Luxury, 2 Lay Bare the Heart, 2 Liliana, The Last Hope, 2 Scarab Feast, 2 Yahenni's Expertise, and the one-ofs here in Cletus Trader of Gut, Manglehorn, Appetite for the Unnatural, Dispossess, and Ishkana, Graf Widow.
The Yahenni's Expertise, I think, is going to be the star of the matchup here. Good sweeper, way to catch back up. The Cletus, I think, is good on its own merits, and also the Exiling could be nice here. And the Scarab Feast for the same reason. Well, opportunity cost, and Exiling out of the graveyard has some merits here.
We'll go to Zac Caudillo, who's got 4 Gideon Allies, Zendikar, 2 Blinding Mummy, 2 Collective Brutality, 2 Transgress the Mind, 2 Plains to help cast those Gideons, along with an Anguish Unmaking, a Dark Salvation, and a Never to Return. I
imagine the Gideons will be coming in. I'm guessing Zac just brings it in for most of his game twos where he's anticipating more removal. I like the removal and Anguish Unmaking and Never to Return, and I think this is a fine matchup for Blinding Mummy too. A lot of Beeghly's defense involves blocking, so, you know, you tap them and then they can't block.
Yeah.
It's in the rules.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Part of the game rules, right next to the part where Torrential Gear Hulk is allowed to flashback sorceries if they're coming off of a split card.
Same rules.
Same rule set. Same rule set.
As these players do sideboard and shuffle up, Devin Beeghly will be on the play with his Black-Green Delirium deck, looking to move on to 9-2-1. Well, while they work on that, we'll work on this, the StarCityGames.com YouTube page, where you can become one of over 110,000 subscribers. We want to thank everybody who subscribed to our page. We're going to talk about all the great content that's on there right now.
Yeah, you can subscribe at youtube.com/StarCityGames. Archives of a lot of video content, including Split Second, Versus Series, Commander Versus, Magic Online playtesting, Best of the SCG Tour, and much more. Again, subscribe today for free over at youtube.com/StarCityGames to get notified when new content is uploaded to the page.
Game number 2 about to be underway. For those of you who missed our metagame breakdown, head over to StarCityGames.com, that coverage page here for this tournament, where you can find deck techs with Emma Handy, Caleb Shearer, and many more. But also, you can see the metagame breakdown and find that Marduk Vehicles, 28 copies here in day number 2. Black Green Delirium, we're watching one of the 14. That's in day number 2. And if you're looking for some fun of one-ofs, Mono Black Zombies, Mono Black Aggro, Mono White Humans, Green Red Aetherworks, Teamer Dynavolt, and Black White Zombies. This is a one-of. Not going to find anybody else doing this except for Zach right in front of you.
Blue-green Ramp, Blue-red Thermo Alchemist, Blue-white Flash, White-black Mid-range, Obzon Mid-range, Bant Control, Obzon Aggro.
I have some people on Twitter saying that they know who the Cranberries are.
Yep, this is classic. All opinions are held, and also starts to highlight the selection bias that social media is known for.
Which is very important for me. I need confirmation that everything I'm saying is right.
Yeah, if we are reaching however many thousands of viewers we are reaching, and 0 people get a reference that we use, that is problematic. And in fact, I think we would struggle to come up with any reference that 0% of our viewers would get.
That's true.
So some people responding with, I got it, doesn't mean anything. And the fact that it confirms the behavior is really dangerous.
It means everything.
And yet, here we are.
What's in your head? Zombie, zombie. That'll be the alarm clock tomorrow morning.
I know the song. It's not like I don't know the song. I knew the group in question, in fact.
You rattled it off quick.
Yeah.
You did. Cameron's got a couple good ones.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're around.
I grew up with.
I bet they're touring here soon.
I grew up with the box, so I know that.
What's the box?
It was like a bootleg MTV back when MTV played music videos, except you could call in and request for, you know, some nominal fee a video that you liked.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of this before. Okay.
So
was this a channel?
Yeah, it was a channel on our cable station.
Okay. Called The Box?
It's called The Box.
Okay. I had a
the primary thing for young teenage me was that they had a wide range of Sir Mix-a-Lot videos, which was a valuable commodity and something that MTV wasn't willing to indulge.
Well,
but there was a lot of songs that were heavy in the rotation on the box at the time, and that was one of them.
If I'm looking for a little confirmation bias, BM Kibler has come around the old Twitter sphere.
Yeah.
And he said, not only do I get that song reference, but I probably would have made it myself, which means that I am doing nothing wrong.
Right. That's how you know that you're in your 30s and willing to make lowest common denominator remarks.
I've gotten Kibler seal of approval.
Good morning, Brian,
Absolutely.
by the way. Glad you're tuning in.
Good to hear that you're still around these parts.
Yep.
Some people like Jordan Wilson think that you could use some more cranberries in your diet. Think about that.
Probably true.
Yeah. Devin Beeghly, going to keep. He's found 6. See what Zach can do. He's going to start with a swamp. He's got a Dread Wanderer. We're going to head over to Beeghly, who has a swamp. And he'll just pass for now. Nothing like a zombie jackal giving beatdowns early.
I really love using the word jackal as a pejorative.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of this edition.
Such as you jackals.
Yeah. You're going to be one heck of an angry old man on your porch.
Yeah. I've been angry and old for as long as I can remember.
Yeah. You damn jackals, get out of here.
And now the years are starting to match.
Yep.
The disposition. I gotta say, I mentioned this earlier yesterday on the broadcast. I love the flavor of the zombie deck. This feels right.
It feels like a zombie deck.
They come out of the graveyard. They're tough to block.
They work together.
Yeah.
Yep. Like a horde of zombies should.
But it's not. They don't work together as explicitly as, say, Thalia's lieutenant.
Yeah.
And with the humans, you're trying to get this feel of an army of soldiers. This is sort of different, where they work together, but the zombie callouts aren't nearly as loud on the cards themselves. It's just the graveyard interactions and so forth.
Diagraph Colossus has arrived. For Zach, for Devin, he's got a Rishkar Pima Renegade. Whenever you cast a zombie spell, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield tapped. Well, we might have one of those on the way here in just a moment. Another Colossus online. There's a Sam Black. Excuse me, sir, that zombie's tapped. So we're going to have to fix that.
You know why zombies enter the battlefield tapped?
Because they're slow.
Exactly. Awesome flavor.
Yeah.
And the gameplay is good.
Yeah.
So this is great.
Yikes. Henny's expertise.
As mentioned before, I thought this was the best sideboard card that Beeghly had.
Yeah. They're all dead now. And a Grim Flayer is left over. Pretty good turn there for Devin. And Walking Ballista for 0?
Delirium, man.
I mean, I get it. That thing's not attacking yet, though.
I know.
I guess to make it just a 4... Is there a reason to make it a 4/4 right away? That just seems a little aggressive to me, not to get any value. That's the only thing. Could be playing around Dark Salvation potentially.
But Walking Ballista is so good.
It's good in the matchup.
It's so good in the matchup.
Yeah.
All right, well. And you could just wait until next turn if it really came to it.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes.
Another Colossus? Oh, yeah. 6/6. Take that, Grim Flayer.
I'm really trying to be past the point in my life where, you know, I'm critical of other people's behavior generally.
Yeah.
Everyone's just trying their best.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen.
I want to see.
Walking Ballista is so powerful.
Devin's got something planned here. Yeah. Let's see what it is.
That'll work. Good top deck.
That's a good one to draw right there.
Never to return was the top deck. We've seen the never half. We might see the return half here soon enough. Grim Flayer going to hit, given that it's a 4/4. And now it will trigger. Beeghly will take a look at the top couple of cards, and we'll see where they go. Oh, boy. They're all going to stay on top and pass the turn.
Well, it's a weird spot where he sets all of them on top. They're not. It's not great here. It's land, Virtuous Gear Hulk, but because he has Tireless Tracker in hand, it's enough of an incentive to keep the lands and try to play towards Virtuous Gear Hulk.
It's a Lord of the Zombies. Trigger the Wayward Servant. Hiya.
And this is I think this is a really big problem for Beeghly in the matchup. So much of his,
That's a good turn.
So much of his defense is blocking, and there's just so much removal and menace on the other side that blocking's a challenge.
Saw a Grasp of Darkness too. Here's Tireless Tracker.
Menace time.
Yeah, it could be time just to go to the Menace.
Yeah, and get back your one drop.
Yep. Pretty good beatdown right now.
Oh, this is nice.
I think you just drew a Plague Belcher. Oh, worse draws. Dread Wanderer hanging out in the graveyard. Yep, Menace. Beatdowns in for 4, puts you to 5. Big follow-up.
No, that's for 6, right? Because
that's for 6. Yeah, you're right. That's much better than that. Here's Plague Belcher. Trigger, you lose one from the Wayward Servant. Yeah, I'm taking this headset off. I'm getting out there.
Yeah,
go buy that deck.
This makes me happy. So look at this. Look at this power level, not embarrassing.
Kill that.
Synergistic.
Put the counters on the.
Flavorful.
Yeah, put the counters. So you use another one.
Just taking a stock tier 1 deck behind the woodshed.
That's a beatdown.
This is great.
I guess that one doesn't die, so he's going to be a 2 because it's got +1/+1 because of the Zombie Lord.
Right, a Nombo.
Yeah. Play a Swamp. Get a Clue.
I mean, you can't even sweep out of this, right? Because you just died to the Belcher.
Yeah, you can't use expertise.
Even if you had it, it's no good.
The Lock. The full-blown Lock. Two mana. Crack a Clue. Put a counter on the tracker.
He knows that's a Virtuous Gear Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Crack another Clue. I don't know what this could be. Zombie. Zombie. That's it. Zac Caudillo gonna win this match over Devin Beeghly, 2-0. Black-White Zombie's gonna put Black-Green Delirium behind the woodshed. 10-2, baby.
That's sweet. 3 more rounds to go. Hopefully we can get 2 more dubs this afternoon and see Zach in the top 8. That was fun.
Now let's do a little recap here. Tom Ross last round, he came over here and he said, you know what, I got beaten pretty good by a Zombies deck last round because he played against Zach.
Yep.
And he said on social media, he was like, you know, I played against the zombie deck, looked pretty good. Now, Tom's got an eye for good aggressive strategies, and I think we may have just seen one in front of us there. Only player playing Black-White Zombies here in day number 2 is Zach, and he is 10-2.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about the number of cards that cost 3 in this deck.
Okay.
You have Plague Belcher, Lord of the Curse, Diagraph Colossus, and you can kind of roll Dread Wanderer and Crypt Breaker into those things as well. That's a little bit less mana efficient than I would like out of a Tribal Beatdown deck, but the payoffs here were very impressive in the games we watched.
Liliana Last Hope, another 3-drop that we didn't see. Only 2 copies of that, and then there are 2 copies of Dark Salvation.